Hi everyone, Ambrosia Carey here with the AIIR Professional team, and I am here to show you a twisted updo. This is gonna be a really fun one because it's a throwback to the early 2000s with a little twist to it. So let's get started. So we started both of these ponies out with the styling paste. I used about the size of a nickel, so a little bit more generous amount. But what I did is warmed it up in my hands first, started the prep with actually bringing everything back. It's really important to use a boar bristle brush to get everything sleek and tight. And of course, when you do that underneath pony, it's really important to have your client look up or your model look up so that you get that nice and tight to the head. You can see also that both ponies are off skewed a little bit. All right, next up, we are gonna go in with a piece of aluminum wire. So it's about 12 inches long, and I am going to wrap it around the base of the pony. This is really important because it's really malleable, but it also helps to hold the structure and the integrity of the rest of the style. Also, it gets really messy if you try to do this after you're done with the rest of the updo, so just get this part out of the way first. I'm gonna start out by going directly in the center, and you're just gonna start wrapping it around. It's easier if you hold the thumb at the base as you're wrapping this. That's cute. And number two, we're gonna just go ahead and repeat the same thing on that bottom pony. Okay, now that I finished my two ponies, I am gonna start by twisting everything counterclockwise away from me. And as it keeps twisting, it's gonna start to take its shape. What I wanna do is start to fill in this blank space between the ponies. So I'm actually gonna encourage it by pushing the twist in the opposite direction as me. And I'm gonna secure this part with an actual bobby pin first before I continue on. When you're doing this part, it's important to keep your hands flat while you wrap it so that the hairs kind of get pushed into that style as you're twisting it. And again, I'm gonna have it kind of snake through, so I'm going to push it the opposite direction now. And I'm gonna keep pinning it in until I'm left with a little tail on the outside. So before I move on to my next twist, I do want to make sure I secure the end of this with an elastic. So I'm going to go ahead and give a final twist, take my elastic. This is where the organic part comes in. I want to leave the ends out for now and decide later on what I want to do. But I do have some extra wire if I decide to wrap it around the end. So we're going to let that sit there for just a moment, and we're going to begin the next pony. I'm gonna get a little bit more styling cream on my hands before I do that. Okay, we've come to the other line, so I'm gonna go ahead and elastic this last piece out. And then I am gonna have a little bit more fun with my added foil just for some extra accessory. Before I move on, I'm just gonna take these little baby hairs through here And I'm gonna open up my bobby pin all the way, put those little hairs inside, give it a little twist, and push those all the way in. We're gonna go ahead and add some aluminum wire, just those remaining pieces here. So I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with that, just wrapping it around. And who knows, maybe I won't actually secure it all the way in. I might just let it organically just do its own thing. I'm gonna wrap the rest of these ponies all the way through, so I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a twist and hide them underneath itself. So I'm gonna just push them inside of the updo and secure those pieces in. My last step is to use a flexible hold spray, and I am going to spray the tail first and just encourage some of these little guys to go down. Get all my little flyaways, tuck it into the rest of my style. And that completes our twisted updo. Please try this out, tag us. We would love to see your work, and I hope you enjoyed this.